Thank you. Thank you, Chair. Let me first thank CTA and NEPAD for having invited me for this meeting. My case is somehow special or different from the previous ones because it comes really from a rural Rwanda, rural area, rural Africa, and also myself, who is delivering the message. I'm from rural Rwanda, and I think also I'm the youngest among the panelists. So let's make it a bit different. Yes, I'm going to talk about the rural Rwanda, how it looks like, and I'm going to talk about myself and Nyamata Telecenter, which I founded in 2004. Then talking about how the model, Nyamata model, is being replicated to 1,000 villages. I'm going also to talk about how our model is addressing development challenges, and also I'll also share some lessons with you. Next. Yes, this is an overview of how a rural village in Rwanda looks like. It seems to be common for many African countries. With an average of 5,000 people, more than 89% are subsistence farmers. The youth represent 64%. 62 live with less than $2 a day. On ICT side, 30% of communities have mobile phones. And now the critical issue is how to create additional employment outside agriculture. That's what I'm going to share with you in the next few slides. Yes, myself, I graduated in 2004 in a local university with a passion to create a rural ICT enterprise, which was quite different from other young graduates who look for jobs in government or even private organizations. I was curious to link ICT and rural development. Then in the same year, I was lucky to get a support from USAID through Academy for Educational Development. I got a small support from them, and then also a small support from my family. I got a small support, and then used the biggest part to buy the VSAT, what they call VSAT, which allowed me to connect the center, the internet, to get internet connection. And then at that time, the center was too small. I was only the one working and the one person supporting me. And now, if you see the center in that picture, it is a big center. It employs more than 25 people. I was pleased to see Michael from CTA visiting the center a few months ago. And more than 100 people visit the center every day for various purposes. We are able to sustain this center due to these four components. One is basic ICT services, which is internet access to emails and communications. The second pillar for our sustainability is non-ICT service, which is mostly focused on capacity building for community. Then the most important thing is partner services. In our centers, we facilitate organizations, private and government, to deliver their services through our network, through our centers. The last one is community product delivery. There is a concept we are developing with a JICA, Japanese International Corporation, called the One Village, One Product. So we are exploring how local people can deliver their product through a telecenter channel. Next. Then, based on the success of Nyamata model, now my organization, Rwanda Telecenter Network, is partnering with the government to see how this model can be replicated in more than 1,000 villages. This is a big project considering the size of Rwanda, which I think is smaller than Belgium. So our idea is to support local entrepreneurs to run, to deploy, and manage these centers. And then we can help them in terms of capacity building and also facilitating organizations to bring down services to the community through these centers. So far, we have 150 centers which are operational, and each center gives at least 3 employments to local people. Then our biggest ambition is to deploy more, again, 850 centers. Next. Our model contributes to the community development through this way. One is first to deliver products, service, and information to communities, to facilitate organization, deliver the products, services, information to the community. The second one, which is very critical, is facilitating or boosting rural employment. Since all centers are run by local entrepreneurs and also they provide additional employment to rural people, this creates direct employment but also create indirect employment to local communities. The third one is community development through ICT. We don't only facilitate provision of services, but also we facilitate communities to access ICT. You know, ICT information has become critical to everyone so that it can be developed. So we provide that facility, that access. The third one is what I have mentioned is a product delivery for communities, whereby we also create another channel from the community to Rwandan organizations, as this chart shows. The network of telecenter results in improvement for Rwanda at all levels. One is local entrepreneurs, which facilitate local entrepreneurs to get income, additional income outside agriculture. We also increase sustainability and impact of telecenters. For those who know the concept of telecenter, it's no longer fashionable because many organizations have been deploying telecenters, but many of them have closed because of sustainability. So we are trying to make them sustainable, to develop more the concept so that at least they can focus, the sustainability can focus on other additional services. The network also increases a chance of success for those telecenters. On the other side, also, we facilitate Rwanda community to access information, to get employment, to deliver, to easily access products and services, but also to deliver the product to the national market or even regional market. On the side of the private and civil society organizations, our channel, our telecenter channel becomes a very efficient in terms of service delivery and information, but also an efficient channel for the community to deliver the products. We also facilitate the government. So currently we are partnering with the Rwanda Development Board, which is government institutions, so that all services which were traditionally delivered through local administration offices can be delivered through telecenters. With the country as a whole, we are contributing to the government vision, which is transforming Rwanda into knowledge-based economy, which is a vision for Rwanda for 2020, in 2020. Then also develop a rural Rwanda by reducing urban migration. Next. So what we have learned is that natural rural entrepreneurs have huge psychological barriers, which include the low self-esteem, fear of failure, depression, etc. We have also learned that rural entrepreneurs can reach out to villages who are otherwise inaccessible by many organizations, even the government. Local entrepreneurs also can address critical development challenges which cannot be addressed by government or even large organizations such as CTA, Nepal, and so forth. We also learned that ICT should not be viewed as a tool, should not be viewed as a tool and not an end in rural development. Should be viewed as a tool, not an end in rural development, sorry. Another important lesson we have learned is that demand-driven services are key to sustainability of telecenter. And lastly, every service should impact the present concern to become compelling application. Next. Next. Thank you very much and welcome to our country of Thousand Hills.